This season of Cooking Hawaiian Style is presented by Kualoa Ranch, where legends are made. Aloha, you got Lanai with another edition of Cooking Hawaiian Style presented by the beautiful Kualoa Ranch. Look at this, 4,000 acres of beauty. And we got a special guest on the show. He's an entertainer. He's also a kahu. We're going to have some fun today. So let's get cooking.
When you're living on the island, such a diverse Hawaii. When you've tasted all the flavors from the mountain to the sea, we're cooking Hawaiian style. Oh, Hawaiian style. Oh, cooking Hawaiian style. Oh, Hawaiian style. Oh, we're cooking Hawaiian style.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Barrett Awai. How you?
Aloha, man. Good to see you. Yeah, you grew, man. You got taller. Notice, yeah?
I
good,
cut
man.
my hair. That's
Okay, is that what it was?
What you been up to?
You know, I've been blessed. I'm a kahu now at Kamehameha School, so I've been really blessed with that. And still playing music on the side too, yeah, and raising the keiki.
Yeah, how many you got now?
I have 4 children. Yeah,
Oh,
two are in
a
college. I know 2 are in college, so that's a little easier because
Yeah.
I'm just focusing on the 2 right now at home.
That's a lot of work.
It is, yeah,
What do
very
you
blessed.
think of this set?
Oh, this
today,
is
huh?
amazing. You know, this is so beautiful to be back in this valley. You know, we don't get an opportunity as
Yeah.
much unless we join the tour,
Yeah.
So I'm blessed to be back here.
Well,
Thanks for inviting me.
we're gonna cook today. Do you usually
Yes.
cook at home?
You know, so I'm a single dad, so
Yeah.
I have to make it quick because what happens is you go to school all day, the kids are in school, and then we do sports. My kids are in sports, so we get home at 7 o'clock. And so
Yeah.
hopefully this will help some of you make some of those quick deals, but they own us. So
Yeah.
guaranteed it. My boys are always very happy when I make these. This is their
Good.
favorites. Yeah.
So we're gonna start off with a pupu. Pupu
Yes.
means appetizer.
Yes.
If you haven't been to Hawaii. And what's the first one you're gonna do?
So this is a specialty that I learned in college. So that's
Okay.
really cool. My buddy from Waimanalo, Fatabu, and he taught me this because we had to eat, right? And so we'd just cook up some hot rice, steamed white rice, and it's like, I call it the Kanaka Sushi because it involves the Kanaka. This is like the piece right there, the
Yes.
corned beef, right?
So you know, a lot of people in Hawaii, we love our canned foods. You know what I
Yes.
mean? Like corned beef is one of our staples,
Yes.
I think. And you're gonna mix this with some mayo.
I'm gonna mix it with some meal and the rice.
Okay.
And then we're gonna have a little green onions.
All
and
right,
then-
you want to get started? Go ahead and
Yeah,
chop up
yeah.
some green
Let's go
onions
for
over
it.
there.
All right.
Where are you playing music now?
So I'm at the Highway Inn actually. It's on Fridays, but I just do the last Friday, well actually the 4th Friday of every month.
Okay.
So
Are
Highway Inn in Kakako, yeah, Salt.
Cool. Are you recording? Are you doing any recording?
You know, I've been wanting to record now for like the last 5 years. So
Yeah.
I really like to get back into the studio and hopefully
It
record
seems
soon,
like
yeah.
every entertainer
It's-
you talk to that is an artist,
Well, and it's
they're
different.
always in the same situation.
But it's a different time, right?
It
You know,
is,
and
yeah.
so a lot of people don't even record with it. Since they record, but they just go viral.
Right.
So you don't. Some guys say I don't even if you have to go into the studio. You
Yeah.
could just put something virally.
And you can go one song at a time now.
Yeah,
right,
and
before you go
CDs, right?
on.
What is that? What's a CD? Do you have a CD?
No idea.
Do you have any
No,
CDs?
No, I don't.
Right?
Actually, it's funny because last week I was just going through all these boxes with CDs. And I was trying to think, how could I transfer them into my iPod?
I have the same box.
We don't have
So what do
iPods
we
anymore.
do? What do we do with that same box? They have the same box. When they get someone to come and they have those things where you can go and put them in into your computer, but I
Yeah.
just haven't found the time.
They call it downloading, my friend.
Downloading,
Yeah.
that's what it's called. Downloading. I haven't
Transferring.
downloaded them all yet.
To the cloud.
But I have 2 boxes just
Yeah.
like you, loaded of CDs.
All right, so you just did a handful of
Yes,
green onion?
yep, green onion.
Okay.
And so now what we're gonna do is just grab the hot rice. Honestly, I like to just grab it right from the pot.
Yeah.
And just mix it because I gotta wash dishes.
Now you
so
know it's
let's wash
this
dishes.
one Kanaka when he cooked the rice in the pot. You don't need a rice cooker. You gotta measure
That's
the water
it.
on the second line with your finger like that.
That's
So
it.
you just dump all the corned beef
Yeah,
in
we
there.
just bring the corned beef right
One
inside
can.
there. One can,
Word.
3
One
cups
can
of
of
white
corned beef,
rice.
okay.
Yep. And then we got a half a cup, but you can go up to a full cup of meal if you
Okay.
want. So as you see, I'm just adding them all in one time.
All right. Get
Okay.
this out of your way. And you're using you put anything else, just the mayo, huh?
Just the meal. That's it, because the corned beef is salty enough, and then the
Okay.
rice will break it down. If you give me one wooden spoon, maybe
right.
maybe 2. I like the wooden style because this reminds me of
this
my
is-
mom, yeah.
This is when you get licky.
You know,
with?
yeah. When you get, give me a hand,
Well,
get pot,
well,
yeah.
They
And you
don't-
put a no,
They
no.
don't do that anymore.
No, they
Yeah,
don't.
you get
I
time
do
out
though.
now.
I do.
Oh,
though.
yeah, you should. I think everyone should.
No, you
shouldn't
have
they?
to. So you just mix them all in, just like
Okay.
this. Yep. You just stir it all, and you get it all a nice mixture of the corned beef and the rice,
And one of the keys, I think, to this is you got to use medium rice and got to be sticky.
Very true.
You know, a lot of
That's
people,
a good
we have,
point.
you know, a lot of people watching on the mainland
Good
and other
point.
places. You want to cook, when you cook the rice in a pot like this too, you want to put a little bit extra water than you would inside of a rice cooker. Right?
That's a very smart point. That's the
Yeah.
sushi rice. So is that
Yeah,
the sushi rice?
Yeah, if you want to put a little bit of vinegar
So
too,
this is the Kanaka Sushi, I call this. My
Yeah.
boys love. They're like, oh Dad, when they found out I was gonna do this, it's like, what you gonna cook? I was like, oh boys, guess what? And they said, oh, you're not gonna give away the secret.
Yeah, it's
I
given
said,
away.
I'm gonna share it with the
It's
world.
gone,
I'm gonna
it's
share
gone.
it with the
We're gonna
world.
put it in a cookbook.
But I'm
now.
not gonna take full responsibility. I gave my friend from Waimanalo, and we both went away to college to play football.
Yeah.
Went to this little town in Arizona called Yuma.
Okay.
And he got hungry one night and he said, hey B, go cook some rice. And so I did, and then I was like, what you gonna do with the rice? We're gonna cook eggs, what you gonna do? He said, no, just wait. So when the rice was pow, just went pow, you're gonna go grab one canned corned beef, and he started mixing them in with the mayonnaise. I was like, wow. But I had these that I used to just eat with rice.
Now this is a nori. When we come
The
back, we're
nori.
going to show you how to assemble
Beautiful.
this. And sometimes you just do it like this and you just grab. But
Oh,
we're going to show you
yes.
how to assemble it for your next party, all right?
Yes.
Don't go anywhere. More with Cooking Hawaiian Style. Aloha and welcome back to Cooking Hawaiian Style right here at the Kualoa Ranch. We got Barrett Awai here, and we just finishing up
Hello, everybody.
your corned beef,
Yes.
hot rice, little pupus.
Yes.
You have a name for this?
I like to call it Kanaka Sushi.
Kanaka
you know,
Sushi?
yeah, it's just one of those local favorites that I think a lot of people don't know yet.
Yeah.
They
And
do, but they
you-
don't have a name for it.
Right. Well, we just named it right
We
now.
just named
You're
it.
cutting some cucumber, just
Yes.
a little side dish to it. But
Yes.
what you want to do is you want to find the little nori, which is dry seaweed. You can get it at any store, Asian markets, or just look in the Asian section. And the basic way to eat this, if you were just sitting at home, you would take one like this, and you would take the rice and just kind of go like
Oh,
this,
that is the best way.
and make a taco like that.
That is the best way.
And that's how
right
you do
there.
it.
Oh, wait, time out. Hold on. Give me a second. I got a little
Awesome.
poo-poo. Need a little poo-poo, right? Need a little poo-poo.
Good job. But you
Oh.
want to add some green onion to that, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna put
You
some
want the
green
green-
onion. And you know, if you don't have the green onion, like I said, it's fine.
Uh-huh.
But it's always spices that up, right?
Okay.
Have some of that.
Should I go ahead and make
So
some
good.
for you?
Yeah.
All right.
You know, you can plate it
I'm
right
just gonna
here.
make some for you right here,
Mm-hmm.
just like this.
And I like to do the salted cucumber on the side. Just salt it a little
Okay.
bit, just to taste. Some people like plenty, some people don't like too much. So
When we eat our pupus, we always want something crunchy. We always have like a pickled something or cucumbers or.
and I'm gonna pepper
You
it
know.
too. I like the pepper, so, but you don't have to. Again, it's all to your taste, okay?
Wow, this is really good though. I'm gonna have to go jogging
then
after
it's
this.
Don't
Look
we,
at
we
that.
gotta jog every day.
Yeah,
You
every
look
day.
like you. Look at me.
No,
You grew taller and you trimmer, so I love it. This guy's in shape.
no.
With all the cooking shows, how do you do that?
I got a long way to go.
Okay.
Yeah, just like that.
Oh yeah, that's the one right
Look
there.
how beautiful that looks.
I
Cucumber.
know you want some right now.
That's it. Simple. All right. What are we gonna make next?
Okay, so we're gonna do steak.
Okay.
Yeah, because people think that if you don't have time, you can't make steak, but I found a way.
You found a good way.
My kids love steak. It's their favorite. It's my favorite. So
Okay.
we're gonna pulehu some steak.
All right.
Okay, and
I'm
this
just
steak
gonna
is
move-
actually from Kualoa.
All right. So what are we using here? We're using a
Okay.
New York strip.
We got a ribeye. This
Ribeye.
is my favorite. So you know, everybody has different favorites of steak, but I actually worked at a steakhouse for 10 years. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah,
Big Island
yes,
Steakhouse,
that's
remember?
right. Big Island
And so
Steakhouse.
I learned about the different cuts, and so I love the ribeye. It's got enough fat in there, but it's tender enough, so it's got a good balance. I'm gonna pay a little bit more, but to me it's worth it,
Okay.
especially when you're cooking a steak.
How do you
simple.
spice up your steak?
Salt and pepper, Hawaiian salt. Don't go
Alright.
too much more than that because you don't want to.
You want to taste the meat.
You want to taste the meat, and you know what I learned about pa'akai. This is pa'akai, yeah, salt. The pa'akai, what it does is it draws actually the flavor out. It doesn't add flavor to what you're putting it on. Pa'akai will draw the flavor out from whatever you're putting on.
And we got the best salt in the world.
We have the best.
I think we do.
Pa'akai straight from the ocean that gets cleaned and dried, and that's a very the process of how our native Hawaiians
Yeah.
took care of the pa'akai it wasn't just grab some salt water and dry them.
Yeah,
No, they
yeah.
actually during only certain times that they actually did it because they wanted to make sure that the ocean was clean, right?
Yes, of
couldn't
course.
be brown
After
water
the rain,
time.
you're right,
Yeah,
right.
couldn't be brown water time, so they would make sure it was clean, and then
We got
after
a pan
that,
going.
they would take it to the pan's heating up, oil, okay? Olive oil, make sure once we get it smoking, looks pretty good. Yeah, looks good, look like, oh yeah,
Yeah,
okay,
perfect.
perfect. So we throw the steak right into the hot olive oil. You're gonna hear that sizzle. You like that sound, yeah?
Well, of course, we
Beautiful
all do.
sound. Maybe 3 minutes, 3 to 4 minutes, depending on how hot. Okay, we're gonna keep an eye on it, but in the meantime, we're gonna cut some mushroom. Just cut it in half.
All right.
You know, some like it whole, some like it half.
Yeah, half is cool.
I like half.
How do you
Okay.
like your gig up at Kamehameha School?
I'm loving doing that.
Yeah.
It's a wonderful thing being
Yeah.
able to serve our Hawaiian community, yeah?
Yes.
Because, you know, they're all native Hawaiian haumana, the students.
Yes.
And then the staff, I get to shepherd, I guess,
Yeah.
and get to kind of be a life coach.
I like
and
that word,
share.
you shepherd.
It's a tough job.
You are hurting.
Yes, you are. You're
You
trying to hurt them, and you're trying
hurting.
You are trying to
Not hurting.
no,
but
not hurting. We're hurting them and trying to help them in
Yeah,
their
guide
life
'em.
out. Yeah, help guidance in life, because
That's awesome.
no matter how great of an education you have,
Yeah.
if you don't have that foundation of good morals and good values,
Of course.
then we run into some troubles later on, no matter
Of
how
course.
intelligent you might be.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, so we're gonna do some of this garlic, right?
Okay.
Everybody knows
How many
how to
garlic
do
did you put in there?
I'll put like maybe 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, watch out, everything will fly away.
3 or 4 cloves of these.
Are you gonna sing today later?
Can do.
All right.
I got the ukulele,
You gotta
so we
come in here
can.
and sing.
Yeah,
Right.
we can do that.
You're gonna put all of this into the pan when
Yes.
that's almost done.
When I flip it,
When you
I
flip it,
flip
okay.
it, and I'm gonna throw all of this in with some butter. When the
Yes.
butter comes in, I'm gonna drizzle it with some thyme and some herbs. So
All right, we're gonna
it's
bathe
be
it.
on 'em.
So don't
Bathe
go
'em.
anywhere. When we come back, we're gonna finish up this steak. It's
Out of steak.
yeah. More with Cooking Hawaiian Style when we return.
Right on.
Welcome back to Cooking Hawaiian Style, presented by Kualoa Ranch. We're here with Barrett and making a good-looking steak over there.
I get seaweed in my feet.
No, you good.
Okay, we're good. Okay.
All right. So
Been
what
eating.
are we doing next?
So the poleo steak. So we're just gonna add now the butter. We're gonna put some flavor
Yeah,
in it.
yeah.
Add some rosemary
healthy
and some
stuff in
thyme. Yeah, we're also gonna do some. Oh, we got some ulu from where?
Look at this. This is beautiful. Right here from the ranch.
And have seeds too. So
Yeah,
what does that mean?
this is the Tahitian ulu. So this is breadfruit. You can find it everywhere now. A lot of people have been asking about the last shows we did.
I'm gonna
Where
put
do you find it?
yeah,
Go ahead.
Put the olive oil and see
Go
if we
ahead,
just
put
put
some
the
olive oil in
yeah,
there.
we're good.
And you can do this all kinds of ways. It's good for a starch. You can mash it. You can fry it. Make French fries. You're just gonna fry yours.
Yeah, just the same flavor with
Yeah.
what I'm gonna be doing with the steak. So it's a good side dish with
But
the steak.
we baked it.
We
for a
baked
little
it
while.
first. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
we'll
we
put this
roasted.
all on the website, all right? CookingHawaiianStyle.com, just to soften it up. We didn't bake it all the way. We just did it for like 15 minutes, just to soften it up, all right?
Yeah, so let's add some of this good stuff.
Garlic.
Okay? Some garlic. I got like 3 or 4 garlic.
Okay.
And then mushrooms, we had about, what, 6 of them? Just cut them in half, throw them in there, and then we get the butter in there. Let's throw a stick of butter in here,
Yeah,
Lanai.
let's do some butter.
Right there.
You do the whole thing?
Yep.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
we put the whole thing in there, okay?
Boy,
it looks messy at
we're
first,
really
but don't
gonna have
worry.
to go
it's-
jogging after
it's gonna,
this.
we
Yeah.
will go jogging after this, okay?
All right.
Some of these herbs here, we got always good
some
to have.
thyme, and
Yep,
you're gonna put some
thyme.
rosemary?
Yep, some thyme, some rosemary, put them right on top of the steak, yeah?
Okay.
And you'll see what we'll start doing with the butter, okay?
And he did
Oh,
put
this is
some
looking
salt and
good
pepper
right
to
here.
taste.
Salt
if you
and
missed
pepper
that.
it, yes.
Let me know when you're ready on
Okay.
that other pan for this.
Okay, so the other pan, once we see the thing heating up. Okay, let me get this guy right here.
Okay.
Oh, you know what, a spoon. Give me a spoon
Spoon,
for the
huh?
butter. Yeah, thank you.
Here you go.
Perfect, thank you. And then all we do is tilt this to you as the butter. If you want to just drizzle it on there. Maybe
You can
turn this
tell
up a
you
little bit more.
worked at a
too, yep.
steakhouse, huh?
I learned a little bit at the steakhouse.
Yeah.
Well, so, you know, don't get me wrong. That just the pepper and Hawaiian salt or the pa'akai as we
Yeah.
share is good, but sometimes you want to go a little extra.
Yeah, of
and
course.
this is how you do it, and you can add some little different flavors to your steak and get a little fancy. So this is all we do. We just do this until you see that it's all cooked up and ready to go. This
And
is
I think
pretty almost
you're
ready.
doing the ulu because you already did rice and you're like feel guilty because of all that butter you're putting in there.
Yeah, and we had our rice pupu, yeah. So
Yes.
we gotta kind of balance it out. They call
There,
it
you're
balancing
balanced.
now.
Everything in life.
Yeah,
you need
people say,
balance.
how do you stay? Well, at least keep my weight. I was like, well, the rice. I had to balance out the rice.
Yeah.
I can't eat rice 3 times a day now.
Of course.
Right? If we
I
do
hear
that,
you.
oh, I'd be about 400 right now. So okay.
All right, so that looks good,
yeah,
man.
this is good. So we just let that heat up. We can even cover it if we want.
Okay.
But this will work just like that.
All
okay?
right, let's do some ulu.
And then let's get that ulu inside there. Okay.
Here you go.
Yep. Thank you.
So we're just gonna do three pieces there.
3 pieces of ulu. right
If you've
inside
never
there.
had breadfruit before, it has the consistency of a potato.
Yes.
A little mushy. You know what I really like is ulu mash.
Yeah.
Of course, if
yeah,
you're
that's
putting
good.
butter in it again, and you put it,
Yes.
but it's really good.
Yes,
Some
that's
ulo
one.
mash. All right, this looks good here. I think we're
I
just
think the
about
steak
done.
is ready.
I know.
Yeah,
I
the
like
steak, we
medium
can turn
rare.
it.
What
Yeah,
about
no,
you?
that's good. Yep.
Is that
medium
good?
rare is good.
Okay.
That might be close to medium, but we'll see.
I'm just gonna take that off. I'm gonna help you plate this.
Thank you.
All right.
Let me get this guy. a little
Where's
bit
your
higher.
favorite place to eat when you're not at home?
When I'm not at home?
Yeah, like where's your go-to spot?
Oh, that's hard, Lanai. Get so much good places in Hawaii.
Oh, look at
It's
that.
so hard to do.
Look at that.
That's beautiful. I like that. I like to venture out sometimes. I do love Korean style, kind of, you know, when you go and cook your own.
Oh,
There's
yeah,
a bunch
yeah,
of them here in
barbecue.
Hawaii. Love that style.
That's a
My
man
kids-
thing, I think.
Yeah,
It's
but
like
my
control.
kids love it though. They love going to those,
Yeah.
you know, go and cook your own, you know, and you just get the meat and you get all the veggies and you
I
go
hear
and cook
ya.
it on your own. It's really
That's a good
awesome.
deal, right? Look at
Yeah,
that. That's
yeah.
beautiful.
And then I get some butter.
I gotta make some room for your
Isn't it peaceful
your
back here?
ulu. I love it.
It's so peaceful back
You don't
here.
hear any cars or anything.
No.
No sirens.
No, all I hear is the ocean, which
Yeah.
is awesome. I heard some
What
birds.
about your favorite old school place? You gotta have
Favorite
an old school place. Like
place.
mine is like Jane's Fountain, Lilia Bakery.
Yeah,
Eccles.
of course, Lilia Bakery. But
Yeah.
for me, because I was going to commitment schools, yeah,
Uh-huh.
and so we have to find a place to go eat, like after school,
Yeah.
before maybe games, and we find pre-game meals, we would call them. We go to Richie's.
Oh yeah, that's the only place you get a plate lunch and drive in.
Oh man, it was awesome.
When you come to
They're
Hawaii,
still
these
there.
are classic places that are
Yeah.
over 50 years old.
and
a lot
it's
of these
still
places.
there, and
yes,
and you still have obviously had diners right across the
Yeah.
street too, and so
that's in Kalihi.
that's in Kalihi. Yeah,
Yeah.
so one of my favorite places. is
Show you
Richie's.
chicken Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Yes, show you chicken, and then but they get that chili frank pay
Oh,
all the
the
time.
chili, yes,
And
yeah.
I when in high school, not to say we're dating ourselves, I swear that thing was like under $3.
I think it still is.
It still is.
Yeah,
It's, I mean, the
it's
greatest
easy.
meal you know you can have and fill yourself up.
All right, we're gonna finish
so
up
this
the
is
ulu.
cooking up, yep.
We got the steak here. When we come back, we're gonna see what this looks like when it's done.
Oh.
Don't go anywhere. More with Cooking Hawaiian Style.
Yes, aloha.
Welcome back to Cooking Hawaiian Style, right here at Kualoa Ranch. Barrett, this is looking good, man.
Shaka to me, I'm hungry.
We got your ulu
Honey,
that
yes,
just finished. You
yes.
tell us how you
Oh.
did that again.
So we did it just like the steak. We added some butter in there. We cooked
Uh-huh.
it first. Well, first in the oven first.
Yeah,
so-
and you can
so
put the whole thing,
put the whole thing
the
inside. if you
ulu,
want.
the
Mhm.
whole fruit inside. Just clean the outside, the whole thing in the oven till it gets soft, and then you can just cut it up like this, and then you can fry it.
We
And-
fry it basically with the butter, the thyme, and the rosemary.
Yeah.
First with the olive oil first to get it going, and then you add that butter,
Okay.
and you add the rosemary. It's really ono.
That looks good.
Good side dish with this guy right here.
You guys have a great cafeteria at Kamehameha
Oh,
Schools, don't you?
Kamehameha Schools is a blessing, and you know, and then let staff eat too, you know. So we get to eat the lunch.
The country club.
But
And
they fancy now. They go.
Yeah.
When I was back, when I went to school back then, it wasn't as fancy. But now they got. I mean, they go like they do different genres. They do like Italian,
Uh-huh.
and they do. Oh, you get the Hawaiian food, of
Yeah.
course. But it's so ono.
And you guys have lois up there, right?
some
or is
lois
it
on the
you guys
bottom.
on
Yeah,
the
on the bottom.
bottom?
Yeah,
Okay.
right at the bottom when you enter the campus.
So
there's
always
some
get
loi.
poi.
Well, we could not
Yeah,
enough,
not
not enough to cultivate and
Yeah.
make our own poi. So we get the poi from outside.
That's
yeah.
cool. And then
Yeah.
you got your steak. How'd you make
Oh,
your
the
steak?
steak is ono. We just again olive oil, simple again. I'm trying to make quick meals for us
Yeah.
single parents that gotta come home after a long day and we can put something, but we still can have steak.
Right.
Yeah. And so just in the olive oil, we just seared it, and then same thing. We had the butter,
Okay.
so we bathed it or we lomi or
Yeah.
massaged it with the butter and the garlic. We had some garlic and thyme and rosemary.
Nice.
And salt and pepper the
And
steak
the
always.
poo-poos we made.
Oh, okay. So this is my favorite Kanaka Sushi, yeah? It's the Kanaka Sushi. It's just steamed white rice.
Uh-huh.
And right when the thing, when it's finished, right when it's hot, and you got to be a little bit on the sticky side rice.
Yeah.
We were talking earlier
Medium
about
grain.
Medium grain. And then you add corned beef, a can of corned beef, 1 can of corned beef, and about a half cup to a cup of mayonnaise. Best Foods, sorry, gotta be
Yeah.
Best Foods mayonnaise. And then you just mix them, you kahi.
Yeah.
You kahi the bowl, we mix them all up.
Like you're making sushi rice.
Just like sushi rice, and then you add a little green onions, chopped green onions top, and then you get the nori, and you just kahi the bowl,
Yeah.
make rolls like this.
It's really good. The
Oh, wow.
texture is awesome too.
Some of that
And then-
cucumber, yeah.
Yeah. You got some
Let's
cucumber.
try some of that cucumber.
Because you
bro.
need a little crunch when you get this,
Trying
right?
to feed you, huh?
Oh.
I'm gonna try that crunch. Oh no, right? Yeah? How's that?
Salt and pepper, is
Salt and pepper, the cucumber.
it?
The crunch is
Yeah. Perfect.
Good cucumber. Where you got the cucumber from?
Right here.
Right here.
Yep, they got
Everything.
everything at this
Oh, even a
garden here.
steak.
Yes,
from
grass-fed beef from Kualoa Ranch.
So, oh no.
You can come shopping here.
I'm gonna eat the last one.
Yeah. I was gonna do that while you played music, but go ahead, help
No,
yourself.
Go eat the steak. Go eat the steak.
You got your ukulele?
I do.
What are you gonna play?
This beautiful song called Ekolumia Nui.
Uh-huh.
And this song, I'll let you explain.
You want me to explain? Just I can't explain.
Old
it.
Himeni, right?
Yeah, it's an
The
old
Old
one.
Himeni we all grew
It's
up
a
with.
classic, yeah, but I don't know the real history.
A lot of people don't
behind
know
it.
it's Himeni,
Yeah.
which is basically a hymn, yeah?
Uh-huh.
Hawaiian hymn. It's about 1 Corinthians 13:13.
Okay.
Now 1 Corinthians is the love chapter, yeah? But 13:13 says, and above all these three remain.
Okay.
Faith,
Uh-huh.
hope, and love.
There you go.
Which
Aloha.
is the aloha.
Yes.
And so, but the beauty about these three things is the greatest of these is the aloha, is the
Aloha.
love.
That's
And
what
so
keeps
this
it
song-
together.
That's what this beautiful song is about. As you enjoy your steak,
Yes.
as us entertainers, you know, we never get to eat really, you know.
Yeah, I know.
We play, we entertain so that the thing even
Every-
more honor.
you gotta watch
even
everybody.
more good. But that's
Yeah.
okay. I'll go play while you go enjoy
All
the
right.
steak. Why
Thank
don't
you
you cut
very
some
much.
steaks so like everybody can see your facial expressions, how honor that is.
I'm gonna try this hulu first.
E kolu mea nui, makaho nua. O kamana o o, kamana o lana. A me ke aloha kai oia e. Ko mai ka ina mea a pau. Ono, eh?
Awesome.
Also in the music.
Yes.
Ono?
Ono,
Ko
yeah,
mai
very good
ka
job.
ina mea a pau.
Ladies and gentlemen, Barrett, thank you so much for cooking this.
mahalo,
Good
Dave.
job. We're gonna put all the recipes on our website. You can keep playing us out, right?
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm gonna eat some more. And then,
Definitely.
you know, when are you gonna get
This is so
entertainment
nice,
on
I
this
love it.
view?
Can I come tomorrow?
You can come anytime you like. I don't know if I'll be here, but you're welcome back
I'm
anytime.
going to say Lanai said we can come.
Anytime. Make sure you check him out on all his social media and check out our website, cookinghawaiianstyle.com. We'll give you all the recipes. Keep going, brother. Keep going.
E kolu mea nui, makaho